Hello, here is today's Black History biography. Try to figure out who we are. We were a group of courageous Black students that enrolled at the all-white Central High School in Arkansas and challenged segregation. That means separating Black students from white students. First, a little history. In 1954, the Brown versus Board of Education Supreme Court decision outlawed segregation in public education. Our school district had to come up with a plan to integrate the schools. That means bringing Black students and white students together. Integration would begin at Central High School in 1957. The school board called for volunteers from 2 all-Black schools to attend Central High School. We were selected because of our excellent attendance and grades. On September 3rd, 1957, our group arrived to enter Central High School, and we were met by an angry mob, screaming. They didn't want us to attend an all-white school. Even Governor Feb didn't want us integrating Central High School. He ordered the National Guard to prevent us from entering the school, and they did just that. Soldiers stood in front of the entrance, barring us from entering. We had no choice but to return home. More than 2 weeks later, we tried to enter Central High School again. This time, we were able to enter the building, but outside, rioting broke out, and the police had to come in to remove us for our own safety. But the next day, on September 24th, 1957, President Dwight D. Eisenhower ordered federal Army troops and the Arkansas National Guard into our city. In a televised speech, President Eisenhower stated, "Mob rule cannot be allowed to overrule the decisions of the courts." Remember, by the courts, he means that Brown versus Board Education Supreme Court ruling 3 years earlier, which meant that school districts must not segregate schools. It was unconstitutional. Finally, on September 25th, 1957, under federal troop escort, we made it inside the building for our first full day in school. We had a tough year. Although we had assigned guards to walk us from class to class, some of our classmates still threatened us, yelled at us, threw things at us. This happened throughout the year. There were a few very nice white students who tried to befriend us and help us, but they received threats and hate mail. Somehow we made it throughout the school year. Our group drew national attention to the civil rights movement. We changed history as pioneers in the fight for equality. Who are we?